You ever meet those dudes, the ones kind of off the grid, doing their own thing, not afraid to buck the trend, walk their own path? That's the Sigma male. They're a different breed, man. And I'm not talking about the alpha, beta, all that stuff. This isn't some cheesy hierarchy, it's deeper. See, Sigmas, they got this quiet intelligence about them. It's not always loud, not always in your face, but it's there. They see the world differently, process information differently, and honestly, it's fascinating. So today we're diving deep into the Sigma male mind. We're talking 6 specific traits, 6 ways they think differently, that honestly might just make them smarter than you realize. Let's get weird. Number 1, they predict outcomes with scary accuracy. Ever get that feeling like you know something's going to happen before it does? That eerie sense of anticipation, like you can almost predict the future. Sigmas, they live in that space. They thrive in it, actually. It's almost like a second nature to them. It's not magic, though it might feel like it. It's about observation, keen and relentless observation. They're constantly picking up on cues, little details, the things most people miss. The flicker of an eye, the twitch of a lip, the subtle shift in someone's posture, body language, micro-expressions, the way someone hesitates before they speak. They see it all. They read the unspoken language that most of us are oblivious to. And they connect the dots. They don't just see isolated pieces of information, they weave them together into a coherent picture. They're like mental detectives, piecing together clues, building a narrative in their heads. Every small detail is a clue, every gesture a piece of the puzzle. So when something happens and they called it, it's not out of the blue. It's the culmination of their silent observations and mental calculations. It's just the logical conclusion to the story they've been following all along, a story that unfolds in real time, right before their eyes. Sigmas, they're not lost in their phones, lost in the noise. They don't let distractions pull them away from the here and now. They're tuned into the world around them. They listen, they watch, they absorb everything. And that gives them an edge, an ability to anticipate, to react, to be steps ahead. Number 2, their brain never seems to shut off. You know that feeling when you just want to shut your brain off, just zone out? It's like the world is too much and you need a break from the constant noise and chaos. Sigmas, they don't get that luxury. Their minds are like engines that never stop running, always in overdrive, always processing. Their minds are always on, always working, always analyzing, dissecting, understanding. It's a relentless pursuit of knowledge and clarity. It's like they're wired differently. Their brains are constantly firing on all cylinders, never taking a moment to rest. They can't help but see the world as this giant puzzle, and they're driven to put the pieces together. Every detail, every nuance is another piece of the grand design they're trying to understand. Even in their downtime, they're thinking, reflecting, connecting ideas. Their minds are like a web, constantly weaving new threads of thought and insight. A quiet moment for them is a chance to go even deeper, to explore the thoughts and concepts that most people shy away from. It's a journey into the depths of their own consciousness. This isn't to say they don't relax, they do. But their relaxation is often intertwined with their quest for understanding. They find peace in the process, in the constant exploration of knowledge and understanding. For them, learning is a form of relaxation, a way to unwind and recharge. Number 3, they understand people, then they understand themselves. Sigmas, they got this uncanny ability to read people. It's almost like a sixth sense, an intuitive knack for understanding others. It's like they can see right through the facade, straight to the core of who you are. They don't just see the surface, they delve deeper, uncovering layers that most people miss. And it's not just about reading body language, though they're masters of that too. They pick up on the subtle cues, the micro-expressions, the fleeting glances that reveal so much. It's about understanding the why behind the what. They don't just see what you're doing, they understand why you're doing it. They see your motivations, your insecurities, the things you don't even want to admit to yourself. It's like they have a window into your soul, seeing the hidden parts of you. It's like they have this internal library of human behavior, and they're constantly cross-referencing, comparing, analyzing. They draw from a vast reservoir of knowledge and experience. But here's the thing, they don't judge. They observe, they understand, but they don't pass judgment. They know that everyone has their own story, their own struggles. They understand that everyone's fighting their own battles, carrying their own baggage. They see the weight you carry and they empathize empathize with it. And that empathy, that compassion, it's what makes them such great listeners, such trusted confidants. They listen not just with their ears, but with their hearts. People feel seen by them, understood on a level they rarely experience. It's a gift, man, a rare and precious gift that makes people feel valued and appreciated. If you're enjoying this deep dive into the Sigma mind, hit that like button and subscribe for more content exploring the intricacies of human behavior. Number 4, they question everything, even the obvious. Sigmas, they're not afraid to challenge the status quo. In fact, they kind of enjoy it. They see the world with a healthy dose of skepticism, always questioning, always digging deeper. And it's not about being contrary for the sake of it. It's about seeking truth, no matter how uncomfortable it might be. They're not afraid to ask the hard questions, the ones that make people squirm, because they know that real growth, real understanding comes from challenging our assumptions, from being willing to see things from different perspectives. This can make them seem a little abrasive at times, and they're not afraid to call out BS, even if it ruffles some feathers. But that's just part of their charm. They're not here to please everyone. They're here to live authentically, to speak their truth, and to encourage others to do the same. Number 5. They adapt unusually fast to new situations. Life throws curveballs, it's inevitable. But Sigmas, they handle it differently. They don't get flustered, they don't panic. They adapt. They see change as an opportunity, a chance to learn and grow. And they're able to do this because they're not afraid of the unknown. In fact, they're drawn to it. They see new situations as a challenge, a puzzle to be solved. And they're not afraid to get their hands dirty, to experiment, to figure things out as they go. This adaptability, this willingness to embrace the unexpected, it's what allows them to thrive in chaos, to find opportunity where others see only obstacles. It's a valuable trait, man, and it's one of the things that makes Sigmas so damn resilient. Number 6, they see patterns everywhere, Sigmas. They see the world differently. They see patterns, connections, where others see only randomness. It's like they have this sixth sense for spotting the underlying order in things. And it's not just about numbers or data, though they're often drawn to those fields. They see patterns in human behavior, in social dynamics, in the way the world works. This ability to connect the dots, to see the bigger picture, it allows them to make sense of complex situations, to anticipate trends, to make decisions that others wouldn't even consider. It's a powerful skill, man, and it's one of the things that makes Sigmas such valuable assets in any field they choose to pursue. They're the innovators, the disruptors, the ones who see the world not as it is, but as it could be. Their ability to predict outcomes, their relentless minds, their deep understanding of people, their questioning nature, their adaptability, and their pattern recognition skills. These are just a few of the things that make them so fascinating, so enigmatic, so damn smart. And remember, whether you're a Sigma yourself or just someone who appreciates a different perspective, there's always something to be learned from those who dare to be different. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep an open mind.